Back in the kitchen with Chef Ricardo cooking show, guys. It's coming up to Christmas, and a lot of people will be doing this at home in their kitchen. A lot of people will be marinate their meat, marinate them, you know what I mean, get themselves prepared and ready. Everywhere is packed jam at the moment. People shopping and people doing all different kind of things. But I know a lot of people will be marinate them oxtail, the curry goat, the chicken, them turkey. And I'm going to give you a recipe which you need to use this Christmas to make yourself happy, the family happy, everyone just have a big smile on their face. You know what I mean? Santa come out and say, yes, it tastes good. I'm joking. Anyway, it's Jamaican dish, and I'm going to give you a beautiful recipe. Hopefully you guys like the one. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yummy Yummy Recipe is the best recipe you could ever have in your kitchen to make this Christmas. Alright? So, curry goat, we're going to marinate it, and I want you to do this at home and put it in your fridge and, you know what I mean, cook it for Christmas. Alright? Whatever time of the year. So what you can do right now at this minute, buy yourself some goat meat and marinate it and put it into your freezer. Make it go and soak. Alright? Before Christmas Day, before you cook your dinner, you're going to take it out, put it in your fridge and make it slow thaw by itself. Alright? Then the next day you cook it. The flavor and the taste and the texture and everything going to be totally different from what you used to do back in the days. Alright? New recipe, new ideas. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. My name is Chef Ricardo. I try my best to give you some of the most beautiful recipe them in this whole wide world, and that's why I'm here to fill the gap. Lovely and nice. So basically you can see everything will go on right there, right? So we're going to show you how to marinate this on an amazing curry goat recipe from Chef Ricardo today. Alright? Hold on there. I'm missing something, right? Have to have a garlic press. Alright. Now, the first thing what we're going to do with the curry goat, what you need to do at this Christmas is this. Alright? Get yourself some fresh thyme. This is some Jamaican fresh thyme. I'm putting right on it. Just a little bit of a fresh thyme because it's not a lot of curry goat we marinate right here. It's just a little bit. I'm marinating. Alright? So once you put on some fresh thyme, get yourself some spring onion. You can get this at the local shop or your supermarket. You don't need to take a trip to Jamaica to get this kind of season. You can get this kind of season right at home next to your shop. Alright? Cut up your spring onion into some small pieces. And the reason why I'm giving you this authentic Jamaican marinated curry goat recipe, because this time of the year, a lot of people like to treat themselves one of the best ever time. You know what I mean? This time of the year. So put the spring onion all over the beautiful and amazing meat right here. Now we have one medium-sized white onion, and what you can do is remove the shell, move the trash off of it. Alright, and once you move it off, wash it off, we're going to cut up this and we're going to put it straight all over this beautiful and amazing goat meat right here. Alright, so I'm cutting up it very small, not too large. You know what I mean? Beautiful one. Alright, so that's the white onion which I've been using. Now, it's a must. You can't cook curry goat and you now put on garlic in it. It now gonna taste good. Alright? May I tell you straight up from the bottom of my heart. It now gonna taste good. So, to be honest, you have to put garlic in your curry goat and get that an amazing flavor. So you just crush up your garlic. Alright. Get rid of the trash them off of it. Yeah, you see how much garlic may I use? Whole heap of garlic. And crush it up like this. You know? Just like that. Just like that. Alright. Just like that. And just like this. Alright. Just like that. So much garlic you have to use. There's a lot of garlic you have to use when you marinate your goat meat. Not nice like when you cook out some lovely goat meat. And you know what I mean, you have some nice, good, fluffy coconut rice or some butter rice, you know what I mean, plain. Or some, you know what I mean, rice and peas. Alright? Now, a lot of people keep asking me the question. You need to go to my website, chefricardo.co.uk, and get your garlic press. You need your garlic press to marinate your meat for this Christmas, and I will ship it to you. Anywhere you are in this whole entire world, we will ship it to you. So we're going to put in 3 cubes of this. Alright? And we're going to squeeze it out like that. So that come out lovely and nice. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Alright? So the garlic press is on my website, chefricardo.co.uk. Go over and get your garlic press. 50% off at the moment. Alright. To be honest, you can just simply cut up the little rest of garlic like this with your knife, or you know what I mean. So what you do with this one, you don't want it to, you want it to mush out into the goat meat when you're going to cook it. So what we're going to do now is, it is a simple thing we can also do, is marinate it all up this whole heap of season right here. But before we marinate it, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some green season. Look at this, an amazing green season. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of natural blending green season. Oh my god, this smells amazing. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on 1 teaspoon of my natural organic natural blending season. Alright, look at that one. I'm going to put it right on top, that you guys can see. Just a teaspoon of that one. Alright. So once you put 1 teaspoon, you're pretty good to go. So what you need to do first thing right here, before you even say, you know what Chef Ricardo are going on with. I know if I cook my curry goat, I don't know him I do. What Chef Ricardo talk about? I know if I cook my curry goat. If you know to cook your curry goat, please don't watch the video. Alright? Every day we learn something new. So what we're going to do is put on the gloves, because of bone in the meat and you don't want to get your hand cut. Right? Put on your gloves and rub up all of these natural season on the meat first. Alright? That's what you want to do. Got the natural green season and also the natural blending season also. Alright? Similar and amazing. Look at that. Beautiful, lovely, and fantastic. So this is the first thing you want to do when you're going to marinate up your meat for Christmas. Alright? Look at that. Is that beautiful, guys? Tell me from the bottom of your heart. Leave your comments in the description box. Okay, now that bit is finished. So we're going to dip into some powder season. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop a little bit of black pepper. You know what I mean? This is some grounded black pepper. Let's put a little bit of chili, dry chili flakes on it. You don't have to, option. Alright, little bit of ginger powder, that's option again. You know what I mean? But ginger do works, you know what I mean, with curry really well. We're gonna put a little bit of a dry thyme also, not much, because it's very strong. Little bit of basil, you know what I mean, not much, just a tiny bit. Little bit more garlic powder, just a little tiny bit, not much. Also we're going to put some all-purpose season into this. All right, we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of the all-purpose season to get that beautiful and an amazing flavor. Cheer me. This is the grounded one. I'm going to put roughly about a teaspoon, or roughly about half teaspoon. Yeah, half teaspoon is good. All right. This is some everyday season. You don't have to put this one. It's just option. Now, this one is... Hold on. I wish curry this way I use. I have to be careful with my curry. I think this one is alright still. No? This one is pretty good. You know what I mean? This one is pretty good. We're gonna put 2.5 tablespoons of curry powder. This is finished with it. Let's put back in the cupboard. I mean, we're not gonna be using that one no more. So what you're going to do next, you know what I mean? As I said, this is no normal recipe. This is like one of Chef Ricardo top recipe for Christmas. Marinate up everything together. Don't put any oil on this, because if you put oil, what's gonna happen? You know, when you're cooking a curry goat, trust me, what oil gonna be in it, you could supply the whole of Jamaica and the whole of England, the whole of US. You don't want to do that. Don't put any oil and marinate up on the meat here. Just keep it natural. Like this, you know. So when you're cooking it, everything gonna be fine. To be honest, wow. Don't wanna waste my natural seasoning, you know. Alright, you don't want to put any oil on this meat. Honestly, once you put oil on it, you know what's gonna happen. Lots of oil gonna spring off of the goat. And so you're gonna be flowing in the pot when you're cooking it. And you don't want to do that for Christmas. You don't want to spoil up your Christmas meat. So once you rub up your meat like this, to be honest guys, you know, it's gonna be amazing. Look at that. That is just lovely, nice, and the texture and everything is just perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is transfer that into a very smaller container. You know what I mean? And as I said, the best thing to do is like prepare your meat for Christmas. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna pop that straight inside of this one. This container can go in my freezer, so I don't have a problem. So it depends on the type of freezer you have and all them things there. You can put it into a bag, because your freezer gonna be packed, because you buy a lot of things for Christmas. So what you have to do is marinate up this one and get it ready for Christmas. All right. Now, look at that. That is lovely and an amazing. That is just what I said. Get yourself ready for Christmas. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You know? Get yourself ready for Christmas. Honestly, you can't go wrong, guys. That is just beautiful, nice, lovely, and also delicious. Alright? So if you love the recipe, please tell a friend, and a friend tell a friend. As I said, we have a lot more recipes and a lot more ideas will be coming from Chef Ricardo and the team. I don't know what to think about that amazing curry goat recipe from Chef Ricardo today. Alright? Stay tuned, and I will see you next time in the kitchen with more recipe. Bye bye. So the tips behind the curry goat is, you know what I mean, when you do your curry goat like this, you want to wrap it up tight, seal it up tight, and put it into your freezer and freeze it ready for December and ready for Christmas. All right, not next year, ready for Christmas. Secondly, if you want to cook it the next day, you put it into your fridge. All right, that's my Chef Ricardo tips I'm giving you. And wrap it up, seal it up tight, put it into your fridge, and cook it the next day. All right, don't leave it on the work surface. All right, put it in your fridge. Secondly, when you're washing off your meat, you need to use either lemon or white vinegar, all right, or lime juice or whatever. Do not use salt to wash your meat. All right, guys. So, and if you notice, I didn't even use salt. I used just the natural season and that season, because those seasons come with salt already. You know what I mean? So just be careful. Do not put any oil on it, because if you put oil on when you're cooking it, it's gonna be floating a lot of oil and you're gonna like too much oil. You know what I mean? Doesn't good for you. Alright? So that's my tips. If you wanna cook it late, when you're gonna cook it ready for Christmas, it's better for you to even use light spray oil. You can use like roughly about half teaspoon of oil into the pot with a lot of vegetables, a lot of like onion and spring onion to suck up the oil, and garlic into the pot when you're gonna fry it off, you know, because sometimes it just brings so much oil, guys. Springing oil, may I tell you, it could supply the world. So you just have to be careful. That's my tips for this an amazing Christmas goat meat recipe. How to marinate it, get yourself ready, and you know what I mean, prepare for Christmas. We love you all, and I will see you next time in the kitchen with more recipe for Christmas. Bye bye.